Real quick, who's your Heisman winner? Dylan Gabriel, Ashton Genty, Cam Ward, or Travis Hunter?
I can only see two teams up here. I see Boise in Colorado. Cam Ward, you can go on to the house. Dylan Gabriel, you can surely go to the house too. It's Ashton Genty or Travis Hunter. It's tricky because I honestly think that both of these guys 100% deserve it. Ashton Genty deserves it because every other running back who's had stats that are close to his, because his stats are better than all the rest of the running backs, have all won the Heisman. Travis Hunter is doing something that's otherworldly. I don't find it to be fair that the one time that it's not a quarterback award, that those two got to share it. There is a part of me that thinks that like they should both be co-Heisman winners, but this is literally going to be pick your own poison. Um, the one thing that Ashton Genty has that nobody that he leads, he has so many more rushing yards. You can just use his rushing yards after the first hit, and he's still the rushing yard leader.
Yeah, after
That's
contact.
absurd. That
Yeah, he's kind of crazy. He's 5'9" and he's 230, 225. That already tells you, and if you've played sports, that is like trying to tackle a ball bearing.
A rock.
That is trying to tackle a cannonball. If you've ever had to lift a ball bearing, it's very, very small and compact, and it weighs a ton. And he's fast.
Good place. That's the thing about playing against smaller players is, especially running back, there's not a good place to hit them. Like, you're dealing with a receiver. I can grab your ankle.
Ooh.
It's just places where I can attempt to bring you down. At that height and that strength, man.
And then he has balance. He's got balance. So, like, he has a low center of gravity, and then he has balance. There's really not much you can do. But Travis Hunter, dog, he's doing... I think there's only one or two people that have ever had 3 touchdowns and an interception in one game. And he's done that, like, 3 times this year.
3 times. 3 times. Yeah, and then they just went ballistic on Oklahoma State. So... I mean,
yes, I want to ask you a question about that.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Went blurry. As soon as I said I want to ask you a question. Is it time for Oklahoma State to fire Mike Gundy? They don't look competitive. They don't even look relevant anymore. I don't even know if they were ever relevant.
He's new,
but
Dabo.
They don't
new
look.
Dabo, so.
No, Dabo got 2 national championships. You better not be disrespectful.
They're comfortable with him. Like he fits their, for lack of a better term, he fits their profile of what they're looking for in a coach. So you're right. He's not. I mean, he don't have the championships or any of those type of things, but I think that the boosters like him, and I don't know. I mean, if you can find something better for Oklahoma State, then sure, but I'm not sure how or where you find that or what that looks like.
Well, they got the money too. That's for sure. They got the money, and the money can make it. They got a lot of money. But back to Travis Hunter.
That's also the new. That's the new thing now. Is, I mean, before now, spend the money. If you got the collective, if you spend it, they will come.
Yeah. Now, Travis Hunter and Shador have already said they out of there. Which, I mean, we knew they were leaving.
Travis not said that yet.
I mean, he out of there.
Travis has not made that statement yet, but he is out of there for sure.
He's out of there. The Jim Thorpe Award finalists were announced. Travis Hunter does not have. He's going to be a Heisman finalist, but he will not be finalist for the best defensive back in the nation.
Trash.
I can't believe that. I can't believe it. I'm a Georgia fan, and I love Malachi Starks, and I love Caleb Downs, and I love the Texas DB. I can't remember his name right now, but there's no way. There's no way that you don't have. Look, he's got 55 tackles, 1 interception, 2 passes defended. He's the quarterback. Caleb Downs, 50 tackles, 3 passes defended, a half a sack. Jahdae Barron, 41 tackles, 4 interceptions, 8 passes defended. Travis Hunter has more. Now the other 2 guys are safeties, so it's a little bit more difficult for them to get interceptions. But Travis Hunter has more interceptions, more forced fumbles. I don't think he has any tackles because they don't throw the ball to him. And just the eye test alone, he's making breaks on passes that your NFL corners can't make. He's going over and around receivers while playing on offense. I can't believe that he's not a finalist for best cornerback player of the year.
That's all this is. This is trash. Like him or don't like him, you have to respect that he's top 3 defensive back in college football, hands down. And he's the only person who's played this many reps. He's playing 2 football games every time. And so I don't even have a lot to say about this. Kudos to Dion for saying that he gives him his Thorpe Award.
Which you should.
Or yeah, I mean, honestly, you should, because you put a lot on Travis's back. But at the same time, he shouldn't have to. This is just like this is the different. This is bias. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely it's
just bias.
It's bias. It's some hate. It's some hate for Dion. Unfortunately, this is kind of what you knew was going to happen because Dion is Dion. He's so loud and confident that people weren't going to like him. But there's no way. With the way that they've been ranking the college football playoff teams and the way that now they're starting to announce these finalists, I'm losing confidence in all of the decision makers. Like, it doesn't make sense.
And every time that happens, the decision makers lose more power.
Yeah, for sure. Until next time.
Thank you, my friend. Be it, boy.